the first thing we're going to do is make the circular part of the cage. And so we just get a bit of a bend going in it, but we don't need to really bend it too much because it'll just hold its shape as a circle. And so when we attach it to this side, we leave 2 squares of overlap, and that'll just give us some extra strength to attach them together. So now when I cut the bars on this bottom sheet that's going to make up our bottom, in some cases I'm going to leave kind of an extra bit poking out, and then we can use that to bend inside the cage and it'll just help secure it. As we're building the cages, we're always being really careful of not having anything sticking out that can snag on anything or cut somebody, so we try to make sure everything is bent to the inside of the cage. We just try to get as little openings as possible on the bottom, try to get it nice and covered so that a beaver can't fit through there. So for the next part, we're going to build the roof of the cage, and you can see on the ones that are finished that it's kind of domed. And to do that, we'll cut down 5 squares, and we'll cut it into panels that are like 3 squares wide and cut down 5 bars. And then we'll have all these panels sticking up, and we can just fold them all in, and it'll form like most of the roof, and then we'll just have to top it off with a bit of extra fencing. Into a nice tight spot, and then when we bend the side down, it'll be nice and secure. And then we can just trim off any extra pieces. Okay, so that's all there is to making a cage. These are actually strong enough to stand on. Once we get them in the water and sink it down, usually the person who's out in the water will stand on it to just get it to jiggle down and settle into the mud, but they are quite sturdy.